What do you need? Talk about what? The only thing I want to do right now is find Dustle. If he's alive, there's just nothing else I want to think about. I'll understand if we can't look for him right now, but if we could, it would be a huge load off my mind.
Hello folks, it's KOTOR Nerd here bringing you another nerdy video. I just need to make sure that all my stuff is set up so that everything's using the correct audio settings. Give me 1 sec, folks. Because that sounds like it's coming from the wrong television for me. It is! It should be coming through with my LCD TV. There we go. So I thought he would want to talk about the fact that I'm, you know, Revan. But no, he doesn't. That's Alvar.
How can you possibly be Raven? You are nothing like the one who saved me on Terra. You are obviously not who I thought you were once upon a time. I thought you were the ideal Jedi. I thought you would never turn against us. Yet here you are. You did turn in the end. I did not want to believe it. But now, I suppose you have a chance to redeem yourself. You can work with us. For the Republic. For the Order. We can set right what you started so long ago. And I hope that what you see as necessary is what we originally set out to do. Time will tell what choices you make. I shall stay by you to see this task done. How may I be of assistance? What is it you would like? Of course.
Right, that's all her dialogue, I guess, exhausted.
Hey there, what can I do for you? It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are. I don't see the Sith Lord standing here. I see a friend who's been with us through thick and thin. Remember, Malik's the one who tried to destroy Terrace. Big Z and I will stick by you. We owe you our lives. We won't desert you now. Hey there, what can... I appreciate I guess we'll find out when he meets...
Yeah, what do you want? The war we had with the Republic was supposed to be the most glorious battle in our history. But it was a very costly one. I guess we didn't think of how much we could lose in it. There weren't many of us after that last battle. Mandalore himself was killed at the hands of the Jedi Revan. The best of us could not defeat him. After that last battle, those of us that survived were stripped of our weapons, our armor, and our basilisks. The Republic's forces destroyed them while we were forced to watch. Those who hadn't fled earlier were left with nothing to call their own. No weapons, no armor. Only the honor of having fought in the battle we just lost. For many, this was not enough. While the rest of us were sent into exile on the Outer Rim, they tried to relive the old days, raiding worlds. They're nothing more than bandits now. Yeah, I came to Terrace. And forcing for Davik was not stimulating. The gangs on Terrace and Davik's rivals were trash. They give no thrill in battle, no honor or glory in defeating them. It was like stepping on bugs. I sought worthy challenges, but the best that Terrace could offer were nothing to me. But I think now, with you, I may finally find opponents worth fighting. Maybe later I'll tell you more about what it was like to work for Davik. For now, though, is there something else? Your choice. Yeah, what do you want? Your choice.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve. Commentary. That is unnecessary now, Master. I have been returned to you and my memory... Statement. My functionality has now been fully restored, Master. In time, my assassination protocol can be restored, and at that point I will once again endeavor to eliminate any meatbag opposition. Statement. Statement. Yes, Master. You created me shortly after you and your apprentice began your war to conquer the galaxy. I was sent on an assassination mission into Mandalorian space, but I was damaged and unable to return to you. Exclamation. I find this most distressing. I could certainly have protected you from the Jedi and your pupil's betrayal had I returned. Statement. Of course, Master. You are the one who created me, meatbag or no, and while you may not be all you once were, I am grateful for my existence. Observation. In many ways you are, Master, yes. You have much of the beloved cruelty of the Master I knew. You seem to have forgotten much, but in some ways you seem improved from the human I once knew. It is difficult to explain, Master. Answer. No, Master. You never did make me privy to any of the Starforge's secrets. Commentary. Your former pupil is efficient and brutal, even for an organic. I rather liked him when you first introduced me to him. If I had known what he would do to you, Master, I would have gladly removed his entrails right then. Answer. It was you who programmed me thus, Master. Your pupil once asked me what I thought of him, and I informed him of his meatbag status. He was unimpressed, but you found the reference humorous. You changed my programming so that I would continue to use the term. It drove your pupil to extreme lengths of frustration. Observation. Of course you do, Master. You did then as well. As you desire.
Got something on your mind? Did I say that? Strange the tricks memory plays on you when you get older. Didn't I say that my past was my affair? You don't see me poking and prodding you with questions, do you? I'm not here to satisfy your curiosity. No staring at the old man, that's what the sign says. And besides, you don't really want to hear about me. We're talking ancient history, probably before you were born. History bores kids. Proven fact. Oh, fine, fine. Have it your way. Just don't cry about it later. Yes, I was an adventurer. Happy now? I wasn't even done with my Jedi training back then. I had a full head of hair and an eagerness to see absolutely everything. Sound familiar? The Council was never happy with willful, brash Jolie Bindo, you see. Even less so when I began my smuggling career. Don't look at me like that, damn it. I wasn't always the wrinkled coot I am now, you know. I can still fight, too. So wipe off that smirk I see there. At the time, the Yukata system was interdicted by its own king. He preferred to keep his people starving and poor, all the better to oppress them. The Senate was trying to negotiate a peace, but they were getting nowhere as usual. I decided I wasn't going to wait. I found myself a ship and a partner, and we began smuggling food and supplies to the Yukata citizenry through the blockade. Oh, it was. I was a half-decent pilot in those days, and with the Force guiding me, we made it through some tough spots nobody else would have. Pilot, smuggler, several other things too. Or did you suppose I was always a crotchety hermit? Well, we didn't buy all the equipment per se. Some were happy to donate goods. Some we just, knew had more than they could use. Stole is such a harsh word. They would have donated those goods readily enough if they were compassionate. I considered it a tax on the greedy. We only got caught once. A lone Ukadish frigate shot us down and forced a crash landing. I thought the force had abandoned me, as I remember. Well, as it happens, getting shot down turned out to be very fortunate. That day was the day I... Well, that was the day I met my wife. You know another way to get a wife? But yes, that's when I met her. If it's all the same to you, I'd prefer to stop talking now. My mouth is starting to draw flies. Got something on your... Oh, I get it.
Chua Benki, Yun Patisa, Tichuba Jikutka Naga, Kingbu Mwa Mulira Dwana, Kingba Nikcha Lora Kun. Ki Mulira.
What do you need? Talk about what? The only thing I want to... I'll understand if...
Ready.
What?
What?
Nice to see the Hawk still in one piece. Beauty of a ship, that. Oh, nobody special. I just do the routine maintenance work for the ships that come in. I used to see the Hawk here all the time. Ah, I've seen this little ship before plenty of times. Used to make runs for the Exchange, didn't it? Korriban's nice and remote. The kind of place the Exchange likes. You don't need to worry about me saying anything. I don't give a whit what you do with your ship. Smuggling's what the Hawk was made for, though. Oh, nobody special. You sure can. Not much. It's a pretty barren planet, to tell the truth. Not of much interest to anyone. Unless you're a Sith, I guess. They seem to think this place is something special. Probably all them ruins they found on the surface. That's the reason they built their academy here, I guess. To dig all them ruins. There's people that come here from all over Sith space to try and join the academy. Most of them die, I hear. Pretty gruesome business, that. You don't. Not unless you're a Sith in the academy. They're the only ones allowed on the surface. They pay Zerka to ship things in and out, I guess, but that's all closely monitored. Yep, take care.
Yikukuno no ba mulira chikun. Tonghit ku. Takum just tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Ke puna. Bunanai chachu chinba mulerachi gratu loda bograshi oniu kompa chintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patisa batua. Ronda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching balamule. Tongking ba nunotek. Togning chatukun. Tag biz jupongko kokimak panka. Ching palachiska mule. Tunarana nu prata. Donko sicha duma. Kuyami juz chikata na patogaya. Fulki kokogala jiji. Gawana bot atagwa. Kagidora tekun watatemona ia bola. Shagji locha wana wama? Kava volpa mulji gumana? Kinshun shishineng chene. Manaman atota! Hakiju krata bola shui chongatong! Chong keng no tong haitwam jiji jom lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwaleo. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mulera chikun. Slimo po. Tong abong sha umnino. Kavadumpa ku palia mukapata. Punana chaku. Ikung kono bule mara. Tolpa da bongwale gando nangugu chuchut. Kavadum ku pelio botenya. Witam tong abong sha.
Chipedwana ni bobo. Tonk nabung shanun yang. Tonk patoga smakteli. Kachichu aitha hodunga. Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ay tao dong chipedwana ni bobo. Tonk nabung shanun yang. Tonk patogas. Kuya mi juz kachita nai patoga ya fulki. Ithana. Kuya mi juz kachita nai patoga ya fulki. Kukula jichi. Kawana bota ay. Mucha shagpa.
No, that is the wrong answer. Again, you pathetic hopefuls can't possibly all be this stupid, can you?
Watawama mulira king kunjope shak. No ba muliraji. Johnny yun turungchi we itadia.
I'm no master, yet, but I like the sound of that. All right, one more question. Though a lot of you is trying my patience. All right, let's say you become a Sith and I am your commanding officer. I give you an order to spare the life of an enemy. Do you do it?
Of course, Shardan. Anything you command us.
We would never oppose you.
No, no, no. Do you honestly believe that the Sith are in need of such sniveling cowards? Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority, true power. That is why the Sith are strong.
Tuni pudu. Rana no prata dunk no sercha. Ichua penki.
No, you don't understand, and you probably never will. You wouldn't survive 5 seconds in the academy. The other students would tear you apart. Bah! I can't be bothered with fools. Perhaps I should, You, Jedi! You're looking to get into the academy, are you not? Well, of course you are. Why else would you be here? Let me pose a question to you. These hopefuls will never survive in the academy. A lesson must be taught here, but I am at a loss as to what form it should take.
Advisement. Evisceration works well. Electrocution and blunt trauma also work well.
I wasn't talking to you. I'm thinking to spare them the effort of being killed and do it myself. Perhaps I shall turn their skin inside out. Or force lightning. Yes, it's a most impressive display. Or perhaps a bit of humiliation is in order. I could easily strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. Or they could lose all control of their body. What do you think?
Please, tell him to let us go, I beg you.
Silence. Why not, ask you? I'm rather exhausted from dealing with hopefuls like these. I can barely think straight. Besides, I find it fun. My thoughts exactly. How lovely to encounter someone with such an agreeable disposition.
Uchua penki. Tang itwama ji yuma chao baso. Gino molirani bubo. Nekava dubaka. Kakin cha.
Look here, my dear friends. We have some newcomers to the colony. Led by a Jedi, no less. I don't believe I've seen any of them before, have you?
I hate Jedi, and these fallen ones are worse. They always get into the academy, and they think they're better than the rest of us.
Great. Just what we needed. Some punks to come steal our lunch credits.
Smart-mouthed newcomers to...
Looks pretty fresh to me, Lashao.
That's what I thought. Well, stranger, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but here on Korriban, the Sith do as they please. And we are Sith. Quite literally, whether you live or die depends upon our whim. What do you think? How precocious. I think this one tried to make a joke, don't you?
I didn't think it was funny.
Neither did I. A brave face, perhaps, but I'm more interested in being amused at the moment, I think. What do you say? Amuse us. Make us laugh, and we might... What?
I think someone just stood up to you, Lasho.
Shut up, fool, unless you want to be next.
Yeah? Anytime.
Stop it. This is boring.
Fine, we'll go. As for you,
I'm just here on one of Zerka's transports. I don't have no business with you.
If you've come for any medical supplies, I have to warn you that the KOTOR source on Manan has been poisoned. It's a tragedy, considering the war and all. Casualties are going to go through the roof. Zerka is pulling all of its... Do come again.
Something you need? Nobody you need to know. I'm just here to try to get into the Sith Academy. I don't know. I've been here for a few days now, and the Sith still haven't paid me any attention. Suppose I should consider myself lucky. I've heard of some of the prospects getting killed. Still... Yeah, go on.
Uchua Penki, Tong Itwama Ji, human act. Tong Hitwama Ak Inko Tune, or Tong Hitwama Ji Aki Inko Tun, Tong Pa Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Inko. Just Kronki to Patslimo, Chi Ita Kangi. Inko ka, Kimba Nikcha Lora Kun. Tung abashun kakin cha nawabakaon. Pichage bora. Nekawa dubaka. Patisa. Kon mu. Uchua penki. Tong itwama ji human act. Inko ka. King. Ciao basso, Jin. Topa na otowo kasa. Chiwak e aita kan ki ciao basso, jiska dosoki, kopa bononak. Inko ka, kimba nikcha lora, uba baska doana chichopa muska, kimba nikcha lora kun. Aki yumabat. Ingko ka. Kimba nikchal. Nika wadubaka. Patisa, patisa. Tong hitwama ag ichaw baso. Jin.
Uh-huh. Incoming fighters!
Ready.
Huh?
Yes?
Rundi hautonga tonkin. Sibeduanani bobo. Rundi hautonga innovat. Sibeduanani labodana. hautonga tong kimba nangkong lagoda na linkis matoma.
Uchua penki baba has. Smilia!
Incoming flight!
kakin chan. Achua penki. Yun pa. Smilia. Uchua penki. Tong itwama ji. Tong hitwama ag iinko tune. Jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuya chiwa aita kan kicha na chuporni. Inko ka jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack. Kimba no.
Sure.
I cannot render assistance, citizen. Move along.
You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of a student of this facility. I see. And who might... On your way. You are neither a Sith. No one gets... You must be admitted to the Academy. That decision must be made by a Sith who is already... The final decision, however, remains with Master Yuthura. I believe...
Is there something you need, Jedi? Make it good, for I have little... Who am I? You must not have been in Korriban for very long. Either that or you have been feeling your way about blindly. Luckily for you, I am in a charitable mood. I am Yuthura Ban, second only to Master Uthar of the Sith Academy here in Dresde. I am the one who decides which of the few of the many hopefuls who travel here to train actually become a Sith. Why? Is it your desire to enter the Academy? Is that why you are here? I would consider that an amusing ploy to try and enter the Academy. Why? Who will you claim to be? Darth Malak himself? It is the Jedi who serve the Force, trying to discern its wishes like frightened old men staring at the star. We shape it to our will. We are its master. The Jedi deny their darkness, but we revel in it. We allow it to fuel our strength. We make no apologies for the weak. If you cannot clench your fist and know when the moment comes to strike, there is no place for you amongst us. Of those who come to train, those who are weak return home. If they are both weak and foolish, they die. But it was their choice to come. Hide-bound relics who burden themselves with tradition and with the protection of the weak and ungrateful. They are pitiful and misguided. Why would you take a gift as glorious as the Force and squander it? Weaken yourself deliberately and shackle yourself to outdated mores. Our gift has made us superior. It is our rightful place to rule. How can any deny that? Yet the Jedi do so, and call us evil because we do not. You've heard enough, have you? So what is it to be? Ah, so you are just another hopeful after all. Or are you? There is something odd about you that I cannot place. Obviously, you are a Jedi. One who is very strong in the Force, it seems. So were you a part of the Order for very long? Did they train you? As I thought. How interesting that they would let one with such power out of their grasp. Or are you here to spy on us? For all the good it would do. With that kind of power, you could become a great Sith. Perhaps, if I... Ah, good. Exactly the sort of answer I was hoping for. I will take you to the Academy, and we shall see if you are ready to join the ranks of the Sith. I have only one other question. These companions of yours, they will not be coming with you, I presume?
Statement. Just a simple droid here, ma'am. Nothing to see. Move along.
I see. Fair enough, so long as they do not disturb your training. Then let us leave.